Do you find it hard to prepare for exam? Do you find it difficult to study? Do you want to study hard to be an A plus student but end up doing this and this? Well, solve your problems with the learning tips in this video. How to prepare for exams. Get the big picture. When the test is announced, ask the instruction what topics will be covered and the format of the test. You can also ask if past tests will be covered again. Budget your time or create a realistic study schedule. After you have created a review schedule, reorganize your notes. You can use a Cornell method of note-taking as well as graphic organizers to summarize your notes. Form a study group. Review with other students in your class, ideally 2 to 4 members, to compare notes, predict test questions, critique answers, rehearse, and conduct oral practice tests. This makes learning fun. Use 3x5 flashcards as memory practice tools for definitions, formulate, and short lists. Create acronyms. Convert large chunks of material into smaller pieces of information that can fit into a 3x5 flashcard and space it out with a new learning technique called spaced repetition. Go for the score. Allot your studying time in proportion to the points on the test. Do essays count 80%? Spend 110% of the time on them. Do not limit what you are going to study. The more you study, the more you learn. Test taking is a performance. So, practice, practice, practice. Remember the 7 P's of acing the test, which stands for proper preparation, planning, and practice prevent poor performance. Practice answering essay questions before the test. Use cognitive questions at all levels to assure learning and ability to answer essay questions. Practice by teaching classmates. Learning by teaching is a method that really works. If you work with a study buddy and explain concepts to one another, you're reinforcing your learning. Maintain healthy living habits. Do your regular physical exercises and work out. Do not cram the night before the test. Instead, get a good night's sleep. There are 10 tips on how to ace your test. Physical prep. Gather your pens, erasers, pencils, papers including hard candies, and erasable ball pen in your backpack. Eat a good breakfast. Come to test venue early and empty your bladder. Think positive. Keep in mind that you will ace the test. Don't let negative thoughts defeat you. When test paper is given, read all directions carefully before answering. To plan out your time and pace, scan and browse through the entire test. Start with easy questions to save time, gain confidence, refresh memory, recall lessons and context clues. For multiple choice, formulate the answer in your mind and look for best fit in the choices. Eliminate obvious wild choices to improve your guesses. Neatness counts. For essay questions, leave space for additional details and use erasable ballpen to correct errors. Leave time to review first the hard questions. Use context clues to improve answers, but remember, first answer's choice is usually correct. Do a final check on test paper. Make sure every question is answered and the numbering is correct. With your hard work, willingness to study, and with these very crucial tips, You will be definitely prepared for exams and will even ace them, which will then give you a brighter future. Always remember, study smarter, not harder.